right, my name is Deshaun Jenkins. I go by DJ. I am a sponsored shooter, grandmaster, and I shoot for Occasion Gunworks and Logo Arms. But today we're just going to get some training in, just run through some drills, see where everybody's at, get their baseline, and then go build off from there. We're not worried about hits at this moment. Okay. This is worried about the mechanics of the draw and shooting. Okay. So
this is what, 7 yards? No, 10?
8-ish, 8.5. Okay. Because I don't want to be too close since it is steel. Okay. So here we're just starting off with the draw. Okay. Assuming neither one of you guys do a scoop draw, y'all do a traditional, right?
What does that mean?
You don't know about a scoop draw yet? No. So you have to get on this side. Okay. I'll show you. So a scoop draw is where you do one motion for the draw. Okay. I'll show you what a traditional is first, which is more than likely what you do. Yeah. So a traditional draw, you're here, you come up. Yeah. You go down, you grab, and you pull out, right? Yeah. That's a traditional draw. So most people, that's what they're doing, right? The scoop draw is one motion. You notice how this one is two. Yeah. You come up and down. Then down. Well, technically, it's up, down, and then up again. So technically, it's three. Right. A scoop draw is quite literally just one motion. You're going straight up. So you have what we call touch points. This is something that I'm going to work with you guys as well. Normally, it's on the butt of a magazine. So I just put this in here just so you can see. You'll see that there's a specific point where my hand is going to land here. I put it in the same spot. I even have a mark on my forearm because of how often I do it. Wow. So you have your arm in the same spot there. That's your touch point so that your draw is consistent. You're not always going in a different location every time you draw. Love it. So you do this, and this is the scoop now. And the scoop is the one motion where you just come straight up and out. Yeah. There is not the up, down, and then up again. I like that, yeah. The scoop is just a one motion. Yeah, that's so smooth. And I didn't even do that fast. Yeah. That was a slow version of it. Yeah, that's the slowed down version. So, and that's a scoop. Yeah. So versus a traditional, which is this, it can still be done very fast. Yeah. And a lot of people do it very fast. It's just here and straight out. It's a couple of different movements. It's like syllables in a word. Exactly. It just adds extra movements. It adds two actual movements versus a scoop is just one movement. That looks so much. That looks so much smoother. It's just that one takes a lot of practice. A lot of practice. A lot of practice. I'm gonna try it right now. A lot of people throw their guns. On accident because they're not used to the grip, they're not used to grabbing, so they grab here, then they draw out, and then it just flings forward or something. Wow, that's dangerous. So you have to do this. The practice is very important. You always practice slow, so how I just went like this, it's the same motion over and over again, and you just do that. So, but I don't want you to practice that. No, not yet. Can I try? Can I try one? Yeah, if you want to try it. It's unloaded. I'm not gonna. The thing is, you have your holster clicks in, right? It does. And it's gonna be interesting because that normally hinders the scoop a little. You see how it flung it? And yeah. You can hear the click. The thing about race holsters, there is no resistance on the draw. That's why it has a lock. Yeah. That's so when you're not shooting, it'll just not move around. Versus when you're not, it's just so free moving. I'm getting that. Yeah, but that's for the scoop draw. It's very simple, very basic. Right. But what I want to do, I want to start off with you on this line. So you want me to do traditional? Just do whatever your normal draw is, right? So all you're going to do, you're going to get the normal range commands like we're doing USPSA shooter. You ready? Stand by, all of that. I'm going to tell you to make ready and everything. And then on the buzzer, you just draw, take one shot on the steel. Okay. All right? Okay. Make ready. Are we doing safety on or safety off? You're always safety on. You're treating it just like competition. Shit, okay. Like I said, do your traditional draw. All right. So first off, for competition, that left hand would be too high because your wrist has to be below belt. Oh, okay. So like this. Yep. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. You're welcome. All right, shooter. Are you ready? Stand by. Missed. Do you know where you missed that? Left. Okay, so do it one more time. I haven't, no excuses, but I haven't trained too much with drawing and using this and manipulating the safety. So well, you might want to get used to it because if you holster a loaded gun in competition, that's a DQ. Right. You have to. Safety has to be on. All right. Are you ready? Stand by. Not bad. 117. So, 117? 117. One more time because I want you to be able to hit it twice. Left hand down a little. There you go. Are you ready? Stand by. Where'd you miss
left.
that? High left?
Yeah, high left.
All right. So
Trying to move
your
too
draw is
fast.
actually pretty good, 118. That's your average right now. The one thing I noticed that you're doing, you start off really good, and then you wait until you're about right here to touch your hands together.
Okay, so it needs to be closer.
No, you don't need to be closer. Okay. Just move this hand at the same time so that they marry sooner.
Okay, gotcha.
Now, the reason you're missing high left because you're gathering your grip here and you're disturbing the sights.
Gotcha.
Versus having your hands on the gun as soon as possible. Now you can correct that grip so by the time it's out, you now have the gun steady and stable to take that shot. Right. So try again.
Okay, and try to
make
get
sure
it.
you get that second hand on the gun faster.
Sounds good.
The goal is to punch out as soon as possible. All right. Are you ready?
Yep.
Stand by. To 130. One more time. Are you ready? Stand by. There you go. 118. Good shot. How'd that feel?
Good. Yeah. I think I'm getting warmed up, so
course.
no excuses, but
It's
never
cold
shot in front of a
outside,
grandmaster. So I'm a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous.
Hey man, I'm just a dude doing things.
I know, but still, we're trying to work up to where you're at, so.
Okay. All right. Are you ready? Stand by. I have a question for you. Why do you always look down right after you get done shooting?
Because I missed and I was disappointed in myself.
Get a habit of keeping your eyes downrange.
Okay.
Reason being, you can see what happened.
Yeah.
If you shoot and immediately look down, you can't really assess what just went down. You want to always know the why something happened, whether it's good or bad.
Right.
And then don't always go boom and then pull the gun back in. Keep that pressed out a little bit.
Okay.
Don't pull it straight back in immediately. Because in a competition, if you miss still, you got to shoot it again.
Yeah.
So you don't want to have the habit of boom, oh shit, I missed, and then press back out again. All right, so let's try it again. And now I want you to present a little bit more aggressively. You get here and you slow down slightly.
Okay.
Just get it out.
Go faster.
All right. Are you ready?
Yep.
Stand by. Yeah, you did it again. Head down.
Yeah.
Keep your
Head
head
down.
up,
I'm
keep
sorry.
the gun out. All right.
Okay.
Remember, don't shoot until you know that front sight is on target.
Okay. Right? Fair.
Are you ready? Stand by. Don't slow down. There was no reason to slow down.
Yeah. I know. I'm not trying to slow down, but I'm gonna miss. I don't want to miss. I was
No,
trying
you don't want to miss. Do the same thing you were doing. Just focus a little bit harder.
Okay.
Stand by. There we go. How'd that feel?
Pretty good. My hand was a little off.
wonky.
That was just more like muscle memory kind of got me there. Yeah.
I want you to get it where it's consistent and smooth. Try it two more times.
It's been a while since we practiced this, so I like I don't think I put this belt on in like 2 years. It's been a minute, so I like it though. This is good. Okay.
All right. Are you ready? Stand by. There we go. And one more. Now I want you to go as fast as you think you can.
Okay.
I want to see where the failure point is.
Okay.
Are you ready? Stand by. Left eye. Now, what did you do different just because you went faster?
I rushed it, obviously. The gun was definitely pointing left. I'm always missing left, it looks like.
So that means that you're not applying enough pressure with that support.
Support hand, yeah.
That's all that is. If you're always going left, that means you're just driving a little too much with the actual firing hand, and it's pushing the gun left.
Yeah.
So when you grab, that's why getting that other hand on the gun is so important.
Yeah.
Get that good pressure.
Yeah.
And one thing I want you to do, I want you to do this here. When you start to get there, take this part of your hand and like twist it into the gun slightly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it'll line it up better.
Yeah. I
want you to try that though.
Okay.
But I still want you to go fast.
Okay.
But remember this hand slightly pushing. Okay. Drive it in. Are you ready? Stand by. Here it is, dead center. Dead center.
Yeah, I twisted it and it felt good.
And it was dead center.
What was the time on
Literally
that?
dead center.
Same thing, 1.18 or 1.24?
No, 1.24 that time.
Yeah.
But how it felt good.
Yeah.
You didn't even think about going, you were like,
it felt good. You're right. It did twist it. It kept the barrel lined up. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah,
Small
perfect.
stuff. One more time.
All right.
Are you ready? Stand by. Just low left. Low left.
Yeah.
Just overdrove downward. That's all that was.
Yeah, I need to get this muscle memory again. Okay. One more? Last one? Last one. Let's get David in here.
Are you ready? Stand by. High.
Look at my grip there. Look at my grip there. I didn't even grab the gun right. I can't wait to see David. He's fast. David's fast.
Not that fast.
He's pretty freaking fast.
Okay. So we're just doing the same thing, you know. Cool. We're going to work on the draw. We're going to watch what you do. One thing I'm going to see that I already see that I want you to change about your belt setup is it's loose.
Tighten it?
Yes, you want it as tight as possible. You don't want your belt to move at all, because if it moves, that means it's not consistently in the same spot, right? So going for a draw, going for a reload, the mag is not always going to be where you think it's going to be. So you see mine, there's no space. Yeah. I do that intentionally. I don't want it to move at all.
Is it recording already?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Red dot?
Yeah, red dot, yeah. Okay. Yeah, see the timer, yep.
All right, so yeah, just draw, load, and make ready. The John Wick gun.
That's Johnny Wynn.
Johnny Wynn here today. No, this guy, so we had when we first started training like a few years back, we were just recording with our phones. And I came out with Johnny Wynn because it's John Wick but Asian.
Yeah.
And they made me do the voice. They just kept making me do it. So like I'm sitting here making these videos doing this fobby voice.
No, we didn't make you do that. You did it on your own. Don't say we...
Stay in character.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, oh, God, okay. So every now and then you may see me do it just for fun.
Oh, that's perfectly fine.
No, it's good.
Since my name is Deshaun, when John Wick came out, people in my family call me Sean in general, so they just call me Sean Wick now. Yeah. So it's very normal. Okay. It's very normal. But for you, obviously, your hands are cold. Yeah. We're going to get through it. Just want to see your draw. I want you to get warm. On the buzzer, just like normal commands from USPSA, should have ready to stand by, all of the above, all right? Left hand, just like I told him, needs to be below belt, yes.
Well, this one, how far can it go?
Same thing, just as long as it's below belt, because that means that we would want to adjust where this is.
Probably lower?
Because it's very high. Yeah. Where my muzzle, my actual grip is right at the belt. Whereas yours is way above it.
Right here, okay.
And it's faster on the gun, I don't have to come up as high.
Okay.
Yeah, so just little small things like that.
Very nice, I like it.
All right, shooter. Are you ready? Yeah, you're good. Are you ready?
Yep.
Stand by.
Okay.
Left. All right, what did you see?
I shot that way.
Okay. And your grip looked loose.
Oh, is it? Okay.
So, like I was just telling him, with the support hand, this pad of your hand, squeeze into the gun like this a little bit. It'll keep the gun from going left. It'll keep it straight. All right?
Was that when the gun shot, or was it when I just held out?
We're talking about when you miss left?
Yeah.
Yeah, because there was no real pressure from the support hand. Yeah. So when you draw, if you have all your pressure here, so your right hand is naturally going to do that direction. But if you have that counter pressure, it's going to force it to stay center.
Okay.
All right?
Yep.
All right. Are you ready?
Yes.
Stand by. There it is. See how that felt?
Yeah, much better.
125. You already cut off a quarter second on your draw and you hit it. Oh. Let's do it again. Are you ready?
Yep.
Stand by. 126. Very consistent. Stand by. So you scraped the left. You hit it. Technically, that would be a hit.
Yeah, I thought I heard it. Yeah, I thought it sounded like it hit.
Yeah, it did. It scraped the left.
Yeah, you scraped it though.
So what you're doing is what he was doing initially. You get to the gun quick, but you're presenting very slow. Yeah. So present a little bit more aggressively, and then don't bring it to the middle of your face. Bring it over the right eye.
Okay.
So don't turn your head. Stay directly straight, but bring it over your right eye because you're not aiming with both.
Copy. I got it. Okay.
All right.
Easy.
Remember that pressure with that left hand. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Stand by. There it is.
Nice. Very nice.
How'd it feel? I know your hand hurts, but
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Oh, your hand's still messed up.
You see that knuckle swollen.
I was like, yeah, okay, this is not.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Stand by. There it is. See, that was your fastest by far. 113.
Okay. I like it.
Want to try it again? How'd that one feel? What did everything just did right? Palm, right eye, all of that.
That made all the difference. The right eye. Before I was in front of
Straight in the middle. Yeah, because people think they're aiming with both eyes. You're not. You have a dominancy on the eye. Yeah. Everybody knows, and if they don't, it's you have a left or right eye dominant. Yeah. It's very important when you're doing that with a red dot as well, because if you bring it to the middle, the dot's not going to be red. It's not going to be lined up because you're only using one eye to actually see through whatever aiming apparatus that you're doing. Yeah. So always try to use your right eye, because if you're right eye dominant, and left eye if you're left eye dominant. All right. Are you ready?
Right.
Stand by. There it is. See what I mean? Yeah. Making a big difference.
That made all the difference.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Stand by. Oh, just left. Just to the left.
It's the safety threw me off. Right. No excuses.
No excuses.
All right. Are you ready?
Yep.
Stand by. There we go. Look at that.
Oh, nice.
108. You went from a 151 down to a 108.
I like it. Yeah. Thank you.
Cool. Do it one more time, because it needs to be consistent.
All right.
And I need you to hit it. Are you ready?
Yep.
Stand by.
There it is.
Faster. 106.
Okay.
And that's what I tell people. It needs to be repeatable.
Okay.
He consistently hit, I think it was 113, 112, 113.
Yeah.
You went 109, 108, 106.
Yep.
When it's consistent, that's when you know you can stop in that moment.
I like it.
But normally, we would always just keep drilling that. And if you're training, keep drilling it.
Yeah.
But for the sake of time, we don't want to just stay on that same drill over and over again, right? Now we're going to work on doubles over here.
Copy.
Right, so here, we're doing the same thing we were just doing there. You're going to start off with your draw, because that's how you start every single stage, for the most part, because obviously you have those random unloaded stuff like that. But 95% of the time you're drawing and you're going to be aiming at a target. The goal here is very simple. We're going to start on just one of the targets right now. It's going to be on the one on the left. You're both going to, on the buzzer, draw, take 2 shots. And I just want to see what your recoil control is like when it comes to taking that follow-up shot.
Gotcha.
And the reason we do that, because on paper, so we can see where it is. Because if I don't know where it's going, I can't correct what the issue is, right? So that's all we're doing right now. Just draw, take 2. And since you're both using irons, the same way that it applies with a dot, if that front sight is not back in that general area that you're trying to aim at, and you break that shot, don't be surprised that it's not an alpha. No, I'm just giving you these reference points because, like I said, I want you to find a spot on a target to shoot. I don't want you to shoot the whole target. In USPSA, the goal is A zone. Not C, not D, the goal is A zone. So giving your eye something to go off of and to focus on in drills is going to help you, because when you then go and shoot a normal target, you have a visual reference of that's where I need to aim, right? People always ask me that, why do you do this? Because you need a visual reference. A lot of times people don't know where the actual A is in the A zone. Because they're always asking, when you're shooting and you're looking for a spot in a match, there's obviously not a mark on there. I'm like, well, I know where the A zone is because I've practiced this so often, where I have a spot on the target marked. So now I know visually and mentally where that dot is, and when that A zone is. So now I'm aiming for dead center, and I can aim there every time, even without there being a mark on the target. So that's why I do that. It's very helpful, very useful. But like I said, this is what we're going to do. Draw. You're going to take 2, and I want to see where that second shot is. First shot, I want you to make sure it's an alpha, and take that second shot as soon as that front sight is where you want it to be, which is obviously going to be on that black mark. Okay. All right, so you get back over here, and you're going to do it on the buzzer.
So 2 on 1?
Yeah, just 2 on the left one.
Okay.
So we're going to do it. We're going to re-repping this. Load and make ready.
You know, it's funny. I thought these were a bunch of rocks and gravel.
Oh, they're about how much brass it is. Oh yeah, this This bait gets used. All right, shooter. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Stand by. All right. Yours was left, so that means all you did, you over gripped a little bit on that second shot because you're trying to maintain that recoil. You still hit the A, but now you know what the characteristics are. You're just, when you take that second shot, you're now trying to manage that recoil and you're squeezing a little bit harder, which is going to naturally do this.
Okay. Was my first shot the closer one?
Your first shot with the closer one.
Okay, cool.
You just didn't let
I missed.
Yeah, that's why I thought I'm gonna come here first.
Yeah.
You did not let the gun come back to where it needed to be.
Yeah.
You took that second, you said pop, pow, before it even came all the way back down.
Right.
So it's like I was saying, make sure that front sight is back where you need it to be before you take that next shot. Because it wasn't like it was that much slower.
Well, I missed the first shot.
You know, yeah.
I missed the first shot altogether.
Yeah,
it was bad.
Are we taping up or are we going again?
Go again.
Yeah.
Not that many right now.
Yeah, not that many right now. All right.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Stand by. Yep, same thing. Far top left. Yours, same thing, left side. So, remember guys, support hand.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely didn't get
He did the same thing, yours is left. Support hand, support hand. Remember guys, make sure that front sight is back down there before you take that second shot.
Okay.
So this one now.
So we're still trying to do it still trying to do it fast. That's my
The
problem.
first shot needs to be fast.
Okay.
The first shot needs to be fast.
Okay.
So that's the thing. Don't change your first shot.
Okay.
I tell everybody the draw and everything needs to still be fast.
Okay.
But obviously, the second shot needs to be as fast as you can see the sight.
Okay. Okay.
So that's different for everybody, obviously. I tell people you're going to be going faster, just not yet. I want you to get used to the mechanics of what we are doing. So now we're doing a real doubles drill. You're drawing, you're taking 2, but you're doing that 3 times. So that means 6 shots. It's going pop, pop. Then you let your gun settle again, pop, pop. And then let it settle again, pop, pop.
Same shot, same target?
Same target, same target. 6.
So
6.
wait, I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
So draw, 2, 1, 2. Pause, 2. Pause, 2.
So, okay.
Because I want you to be able to find your sights and keep doing it.
I like it.
To see where your gun is going,
Awesome.
what your hands are doing, what you're doing at the recoil, and it'll show you on the target, obviously. So we're doing 3 doubles. That's 6 shots. Draw, 1, 2. Find your sights again, 1, 2. Find your sights again, 1, 2. All right?
Got it. Okay.
All right, shooter. Are you ready? Stand by. I like that. What I like is both of your first shots, or your first double, you had 1 Alpha and 1 Charlie, and then y'all both fixed it. That's why that drill is what it is. You noticed what you did wrong, and then you fixed it. The difference is you got slower each rep. Your second one was still 2 alphas, but you slowed down even for your third one.
Yeah.
Try to maintain that speed, because your vision stayed the same, right?
Yeah.
The dot and everything did the same thing, right? Well, your front sight did the same thing, right? Why slow down? So yes, keep it there. You both did the same thing. His was high, yours was low. So yours was just you pushed down. His, he did the same thing he did on the first one, where he just didn't let the gun settle and he shot a little high.
Yeah.
So y'all know what y'all were doing and y'all corrected it. You shoot high normally, you shoot left normally. So now we know what your tendencies are. And that's something that can be easily fixed. So that means if you're shooting high, just make sure you bring that gun back down before you break that shot again. Left, pressure, pressure. And I know your right hand is sore, so it's going to hurt to squeeze it. So I understand that. But that is still something you work on, you practice, you train the way you play. And I tell people that all the time. Doesn't matter. All right, we're doing the exact same thing.
Okay.
All right? Control. Now don't try not to slow down, David, all right? And you make sure you bring that front sight back down.
Okay.
Don't break that shot when it's too high.
Okay.
All right? Are you ready?
Yep.
Stand by. Yeah. One too high and one low or too low? One. Because you had 3 alphas, 3 Charlies. No, you didn't.
Damn.
Boom and boom. So that's, that's an alpha. Charlies.
My group was sick, but then I had 1 flyer.
Yep.
Look at that.
You're picking it up.
Look at that group. Look at my group. And I had 1 flyer right here.
But here's the thing. When you're aiming at a spot, when you miss, it's not as bad. You're still in that A. That's why I put a spot on there.
Yeah.
The same thing with you. Are you focusing on that spot or the target?
Target.
Yeah.
So that's why it's there.
I can't see it.
If I made a black damn mark on it.
Black on brown.
So imagine when you don't have an A, you got to find it. You got to visually impose one on there. So that makes sense as to why yours are spread out. You're focusing on the target.
When you were mentioning that type of shooter, I was like, that's me. That's me. I don't aim, I just shoot.
Now watch when you're going to focus on that dot, that black mark, your group is going to immediately get smaller. It's going to immediately get smaller. All right, shooters, are you ready? Stand by. Look at that. What'd I tell you? That's it. Look at that. Y'all both did it. Look how much tighter your groups are. You had 1 flyer to the left. You knew what that was. You knew when it happened, right?
Yeah. Oh, did you? Did I? I don't know.
I'm asking.
I don't know. I don't think I did. I think I just got the sight on the target again and.
Okay.
Yeah, one Charlie there.
So, but you just look at his now. Look what happens when he aims at a spot.
Wow.
Instead of the whole thing.
There you go.
And the time was very similar. It's not like you went way slower or anything like that, but you just focused now on a specific area. So now that's going to bring everything in because if your focus is broad, you'll hit broad. If your focus is small, you'll hit small. I tell people that all the time. The brain is a literal computer.
Yeah.
It works exactly the same as a computer. People need to understand that, so treat it like that. If you give it a broad focus on a computer, you search for, I want things the color blue, it's just going to show you anything that's blue. But if you give it a smaller searching thing, I want a blue car, they're going to show you blue cars. So it's the same thing. Focus on something smaller. Give it something specific to do. Instead of a whole target, you'll hit the whole target. You're going to, but you want to hit the A zone. I want to do it again. Faster.
All right, build drill. Here we go.
Failure. Yep, as fast as you can. This is one of those mindfuck things. What I'm about to have y'all do. So, and it just happens naturally.
Yeah.
You'll see. All right, let's go. Remember, as fast as you humanly can. Draw and take 6 shots. Try to hit the paper, of course, but go as fast as you can. All right. Are you ready? Stand by.
What the? My gun didn't go off. I think I have a light primer strike.
Okay.
I don't even know if I hit it.
We're going to see it.
Mine didn't retract.
Okay, it didn't extract again?
It didn't extract.
What ammo are you using?
I'm using brand new, but my gun's dirty.
No, but what is it though?
I don't know. It's whatever.
Okay.
It's in that box over there. Yeah.
All right, go ahead. We're going to let you go so you can see what you do.
Okay. Damn it.
All right, shooter. Are you ready? Stand by. All right. Unload, show clear.
I think when the safety's, when the safety's on, you can't.
Yeah, when the safety's on, you can't.
Okay, you can't pull it back. Okay.
All right, hammer holster. All right, let's walk down.
I think I did 7.
No, you hit 6.
I did 6. Okay.
So here's the thing. This was your first one on the first run. Then this boom, 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 boom. Right?
Okay.
So he's understanding. What, you hit it 3 times?
I don't want to talk about it. I hit it 5. I don't want to talk about it.
So here's the thing. In the past, how would that have looked?
What, like all over here?
And it already brought it in, right?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? This is technically an alpha. So you have 5 alphas and 1 miss. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Same thing with you. You have, what, 4 alphas in Charlie Delta. Because obviously that was the first shot in the first run.
Yeah, that's
that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
So his delta is almost damn near a miss because it's only 1 point, right?
Yeah.
People always say, dude, if you see that you shot a delta, make it up.
Yep.
Deltas, you always make. If you always see a delta, if you can make it up and you know you did it, always try to make that up.
So if you double tap
hit.
and you hit a delta,
you can shoot again.
Take another shot and try to get alpha.
The makeup shot.
Yeah, makeup shot. Like,
because you can shoot as many times as you want.
Yes,
if you hear the word Comstock. So yeah, Comstock is unlimited amount of rounds. You're just going to score your best 2 shots. So if your best 2 shots is 2 alpha out of the 6 that you shot at it, they're only going to score those 2 alpha.
Okay.
So that's why if you go 1, 2, you have an alpha and a delta, and you notice the delta immediately, take another shot to try to get an alpha or a Charlie, because deltas are damn near as good as misses.
Okay, so what is a miss? Just negative?
Negative 10.
Negative 10?
Damn near, yeah. Because you did not get your alpha. That's number 1. So you only got 5 points on the target, and then you didn't gain 5 either. So mathematically, the way the equation works in USPSA, that is minus 10 points. So it's best to it would be a 0 on that target versus a negative. So if you get an alpha Mike, that's technically like you just missed that target, you never hit it. It's not going to go to negative. But if you get an Charlie Mike or a Delta Mike, now it's like you're going negative points behind it because you didn't get the alpha, which is 5. You only got a Charlie, which is only 3, or you only got a Delta, which is only 1. So you already missed out on those extra points of the 2 alphas, which would be 10 points. So now you're negative 9 points on that target. So you always tell people, if you see a Delta or a Mike, if you notice it fast enough, always take that extra shot to guarantee another hit on there. Don't just leave it. But all right, so now, you got enough for another one?
Yeah, I can make another.
Okay. Now I want you to go back to the double the way we did. 2, pause, 2, pause, 2, pause. Do it the way you think you're going to do it before. Just do it again. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say anything else because I don't want you to understand. I want you to see it versus me telling you.
Yep.
Stand by. First off, y'all are way faster that time. By 1.5 seconds. Did it feel like y'all went faster?
No, I could tell.
Right? See what I mean by the mental part
I'm
of it?
focused on this.
You're focused on the drill. But the thing is, I think you had 1 Charlie or 2 Charlie. You had 1 Charlie? Okay, yeah, you had 1 close Charlie, 1 out here. But it's in the same level, so that's just support hand pressure. Yours is high and to the right, but all in a very small area. Y'all went down on this drill by 1.5 seconds without even noticing. Wow. And your groups barely suffered. This group your original group is here. So you move this group here, that's all alphas. You just a little high. Remember, let that sight settle back down a little bit lower. Same thing with you, that's support hand pressure. But that part of that drill is when I tell you to go as fast as possible, because now you know what that is. And now you know, damn, not as fast. I'm going as fast as I can, but you still hit the target, right? Now you just go back to the speed of what you need to do. It's automatically going to be faster because you already pushed your limit. It's a mental fuck, that's why I say that you don't know happens. Because if I would have just had you keep doing that drill over and over again, you would have gone incrementally faster naturally. But just having you do it one time, you cut off 1.5 seconds doing the exact same thing. I don't know why it works. And I can't tell people the science behind it. Right. I just know that it works. Yeah. And I've done it. It applies to every drill, actually, not just this one. It's something that you don't have to do it all the time. Just do it that one time. Say you run a drill, you do 10, 15 reps, just working it. And then 1 rep, you just go, I'm gonna go as fast as I can. Then you go back and do it again, just doing the drill the way you know you're gonna get your hits. You're always gonna be faster. Because now your brain processed what you were doing that rep before as fast as you possibly can. So now it can process slightly faster the very next time you do it. Okay. It's a computer. Yeah. It's a weird thing. But yeah, that drill just works mental and it allows you to focus in a lot faster. Your brain processes a lot faster because you push yourself faster than your norm. So then when you go back to what you think your norm is, now it's naturally going to be faster because you pushed yourself already. I tell everybody, if you train the same speed all the time, you'll never get faster. You always have to push at some point to a failure so that you know where that failure is, so now you can work back from that. So now you know, this is why I failed when I went as fast and as hard as I could. And I felt this hand was doing this, the gun was sliding around, this, that, and the third. Now you know this is what I need to do more of to make it to where it's easy to do that as fast as possible. So that's why you do that drill. It's just a very simple way of just forcing your brain to process faster. If you go faster, you'll get faster. That's really it.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're going to fail. I tell everybody, you never want your target to be perfect when you're at practice. That means you didn't try hard enough. If you have all alphas, you didn't try hard enough. Push some Charlies, push some Deltas, see where you fail at so you know what to fix.
Yeah, right.
You don't want to be perfect, because if you're perfect, you can't fix anything, right?
Yep.
Perfection doesn't need fixing. Ask Glock. All right, so before I even say exactly what we're doing and what I want you to do, we're working transitions, right? That's why we have 2 targets here. You're working on shifting focus from one spot to another, not one target to another. Because then that means you'll see the whole target, and as soon as you see brown, you'll shoot, which is not what you're trying to do. You're trying to see a specific
focus
spot.
on black dot.
Yep, so that's why that's there. Now, like I said, in competitions and matches, those are not going to be there.
Yeah.
But you now have a visual reference in your mind of where that is on that target. So you're transitioning, you're going to draw on the left one and then move to the right. Okay. And it's going pop, 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 pop. And you're going to do this twice, and then you're going to do it again, pop, 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 before we go down and look and see what your hits are. Because I just want to see what you do, and then I'll explain what and the why. That's always important, right? The what, the why, also the how. So that's what we're just doing, working on the transitions. 2-2, holster again, and when you're holstered, I'll ask again, draw 2-2. Okay. And then I'll go into the what, why, and how.
Is it better, okay, question, better to stand in the middle?
Always stand in the middle. You don't ever want to make it to where one target is harder to turn to than the other, especially when you know you have to transition.
Okay.
All right, you're ready?
I'm not ready.
That's why I always ask. All right, shooters, are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Stand by. All right, holster back up. Do it again. Nope, stay right there. Are you ready?
Yes.
Stand by. All right, holster up. Let's walk on down. So, all alphas on your first one, barely, but it's still there. And your transition shots are high. So that means you're just coming in a little high on that first one, coming back down and fixing it. Let's look at here before I say what I need to say. Okay, all alphas, 1 Charlie, left hand, same thing, left. Make sure you get that left hand pressure. All right, guys, so remember, transition during the recoil of the second shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
bow, bow. Don't let the gun settle, AKA don't admire your work. You already shot that target. Move your eyes first, not gun first. 1, 2, 1, 2, eyes. 1,
Got
2.
you, okay.
All right?
Okay, it's gonna take some practice.
Of course.
Yeah. I think I do move the gun first before I move my eyes.
Yeah, you do.
I didn't think about that, yeah.
All right, shooters, are you ready?
Yep.
Stand by. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I felt that too.
Right?
Yeah, that was
you
crazy.
Move your eyes. Look how much better your groups are when you move your eyes first. Alphas. Alphas.
I don't know where I shot on here. I don't think I hit this.
You did.
I did?
Alpha and Delta.
Oh, okay, got you.
You shot low.
Oh, okay, got it.
Second shot.
My support
push.
hand again,
Yep,
I think,
support
yes.
hand.
think I missed one over here, but the second one I did good.
Yeah, but you knew what I meant with the transition, the eyes first.
Yeah.
Transitioning on.
I was so focused on that next time.
Yeah, of course.
I was like, let me just shoot this
The thing is, you missed your second shot because you did that one thing I was telling you. You moved as you were breaking it.
Yeah. Look,
So
we
this
both.
was your first, and then you moved during the second.
Yeah, we both messed up on the first one. The second one I did good because I was so focused on getting to the second target. I was like, I gotta move my eyes first. I was like, yeah.
But
it's practice.
Just from doing that.
Yeah.
It was
I felt
just
it though.
way.
Yeah.
The first time.
I felt the movement. That's crazy. I never even did that before. Yeah, it's crazy. It's just like you move immediately. Yeah. Yes. I love it.
The thing is, I went from 3.28. Yeah. Last.
I love that, and I noticed the cadence was so much faster in between time.
Because you didn't waste time.
Yeah, you didn't waste time.
To a 2.47.
Oh wow.
3.28 to 2.47.
Wow.
Yeah,
just that.
Second. Yeah, almost.
Almost a whole second.
Wow. Okay.
It's small things. Wow. It's just the small stuff.
I like it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
And this is the people think that this is why I always laugh because people always ask, like, what are you doing to train and this and the other? Nothing special. Very simple, very basic things. Because everybody thinks that there's a secret that we're keeping, that we're not telling everybody, that we're training a special kind of way to know. Imagine applying this to every transition during a match.
It's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
You go from a 0.58 to 0.7 transition to a 0.15 to a 0.20. That's a half second on every transition. If there's 10 targets, you saved 5 seconds.
Yeah. This is exactly what I taught. This is like one of the questions I wanted to ask, but he already answered it. But yeah, I wanted to learn how they do that, how they keep their cadence so consistent while they're moving targets. I'm like, how do you all have the same cadence? It's like, it's the same cadence the whole way through as they're moving the gun.
Oh, we're about to do that in a second.
Yeah.
After we get done with this, the still is a dual purpose today.
Okay, gotcha.
Because there's a drill. Remember I told you to be ready to run.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna do this again though.
I bought my basketball shoes.
Eventually you're gonna wanna get shoes like these that have spikes on the bottom. So you can get the Solomon speed crosses or cleats. I have cleats as well. I leave them both in the trunk because when I show it to a match, I don't know how the ground is gonna look.
Right, yeah.
So depending on what the ground is will determine what shoe I wear. Let's do this again, guys. But make sure you get all your hits. Move your eyes first. Make sure you break that second shot before you move. I know it's a lot to think about, but
it's a lot. It's definitely a lot.
But that's what I was saying. It's like when I do it, I don't think about it anymore.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? The more you rep it, the less you think. All right. Are you ready?
Yes.
Stand by. You went over transition to the right. Let's do it again. Holster up.
Did that miss?
No. You just shot to the far right.
Oh, I see.
Remember, move your eyes first and find the spot.
Yeah.
Find the spot. Make sure your sights are on it before you break that shot.
I'm just pointing and shooting.
Mm-hmm. I know. I saw it as it happened.
Yep.
Eyes first. Remember, spot to spot. Are you ready?
Yep.
Stand by. All right, let's hold straight. Let's go look. All right, you got 2 alphas here. Let's look. So you're making sure, because that sun be making you think nothing's there. Yeah, it's only 3. And 2 alpha, 2 Charlie.
Ninjas.
Not
1,
bad.
2.
It's 3, 4. It's 4. Mm-hmm. 2 alpha, 2 Charlie.
Headshot.
1 miss. Didn't break the alpha zone. So you have, okay, you got 2 alpha, Charlie Delta. And then over here, you just turned and shot.
Yeah.
So remember, eyes, focus. Don't just break it just because you're there.
Yeah.
If your front sight's not here or this general area, don't shoot.
I was trying to move faster. Yeah, move fast.
Move the transition fast.
Yeah.
If your transition's fast, that means you can shoot sooner. That's where your time comes in.
Right.
That's where your time gets broken down. You don't always have to shoot faster to get a faster time. Remember, everything that's not shooting is done faster. That'll bring your time down.
Yep. Gotcha.
Because I can do it for y'all, and I'll probably be under 2 seconds guaranteed.
What would you do? You do this transition in 2 seconds?
Less than 2 seconds.
Less than 2 seconds. What are we doing at? What are we hitting it at?
2.5 to 3.5.
Oh, that's not okay.
But I'm getting all alphas when I do it.
Yeah.
because I'm getting to it. Because one, my draw is
Oh,
fast.
no, I'm not trying to compete with you.
No, I'm saying because I'm doing all the things faster.
Yeah.
My draw is faster and my transitions are faster.
Right.
I'm not necessarily shooting faster than you.
Right.
I'm just doing all the non-shooting aspects
yeah, gotcha.
faster.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. That's the part where the Masters and Grandmasters beat out on everybody else. Because there's people that can shoot way faster than me that are B class. But I do everything else faster, so time-wise, I'm going to destroy them.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you shoot fast and you get Charlie Delta,
yeah.
I'm going to do it in 0.2 seconds slower and get all alphas. But my transition is faster, my reload is faster, I'm shooting and moving while you're shooting stationary. So all those things add up to either more or less time. So that's why we never worry about shooting fast all the time. It's not about shooting fast.
It's the in-betweens.
It's in-betweens, that's, yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Let's get it again.
Yep.
This is one of the ones I want y'all to work because this is what we do the most in competition.
Yeah.
You one target to the next.
Yeah.
This is all we do the whole time.
Yeah.
And if you can get this, you can apply that to any stage that you shoot.
Yeah.
And if you can get this right, you're going to be going walking it, pop, 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 pop. It's going to be so smooth. You're just going to be like, oh my God, this is so easy now. All right, are you ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Stand by. Holster up, let's do it again.
I freaking had a hiccup. My hand got caught up in my pocket.
I saw, you're good. Are you ready?
Yes.
Stand by. Holster up.
That was bad.
Yours are all left on that second run. Yeah. All right, let's look. Look at this. All alphas on your transitions.
Oh, mine was bad.
So yeah, yours is all left.
That was bad.
Support hand got weak on this.
Yeah.
Drew and just broke it because it was there. Support hand would have kept that here. Yeah. People don't understand this much movement down range expands a lot. Mm-hmm. Obviously, when you transition and your eyes were good and you had your grip good, this is what happens.
Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Mine was so bad.
You were always good on your first target.
Oh, yeah.
You did much better on this one when it came to controlling. You just would shoot early
I was shooting
or
early,
late.
yeah, or late, yeah.
So remember, bring your eyes, then the gun's there.
It's gonna take, yeah, gotta practice.
Rep it again. Don't pace it up yet. I want to get right back to it.
All right.
Because I want y'all to have that same feeling. I want y'all to carry that feeling. Make sure your first shots are in the center of that target.
Okay.
Support hand pressure, David.
Okay, support.
All right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Stand by. Do it again. Are you ready? Control yourself on this transition, Arlen. Don't rush it.
Okay.
Stand by. All right, holster up. Come over here. Cleaned it up. Hit one more delta. You have more alphas this time. Charlie's.
Ooh, look at that.
Still all alphas. Whatever you're doing here needs to be brought over here as well.
I think it's the initial.
Yeah, because you're rushing. So remember what I told you. Don't break the shot until you have it, right? Yeah. Because those right there, if those are all alphas, you're going to win, even if it's 0.3 seconds slower, just because you waited that 0.3 to get those alphas and then continued on to the alphas, it's going to win every time. This one, you got much better. Much better. Mm-hmm. You got your hits on this one. You started rushing every time you were coming over here again. Yeah. That's why I was like, control yourself when you come. As soon as you get here, just go pop, pop. Yeah. there is no focus. There is anything. You just, as soon as you get over there, you shoot. Yeah. And where are your eyes looking? The whole thing?
No, they were. I was trying to focus here.
But did you let the gun get there?
No.
You just went pop, pop, pop.
No, I went pop, pop. Yeah. So
I'm
trying to, because I was trying to do the bump.
The bump is going to happen.
Yeah, yeah.
Thing is, the gun gets there. Yeah. But you just shoot.
I'm shooting. My timing is
way
off
sooner.
Yeah.
So you're not controlling it. You're not letting the gun settle where it needs to before you break that first shot, which is then going to obviously affect your second shot.
Yeah. I think I'm trying to move too fast. I need to.
No, you're just trying to shoot too fast.
Right. Okay.
You're moving the right way. You're just shooting too fast. Okay. Stand by. right, that's 2 alphas. Holster up. You look. So 1 Charlie there, 1 Charlie there. You have a delta.
Oh, right there.
So you had alpha, delta. No, I think that was your first shot.
Oh, yeah.
And you corrected on the second one.
Yeah.
Transition over, got your 2 alphas. Transition at the left Charlie. So this one is very normal, actually. This is a very normal thing that happens. You just shot as soon as you got there. You just shot a little too soon. Group is real good, so I'm not mad at it. It's just now we know, let that gun get there. Let it get in the middle first before you break that shot. This is obviously the best your first 2 have been. You let yourself control, you let yourself get a good grip first, and you broke that. So Alpha Charlie, once again, left hand pressure. You just don't rush it. Stand by. There you go. Holster up. So you did the little bit thing here. That left one, there's a Charlie right there. The same thing on that one. Once again, this one is getting better. Your group is getting smaller and smaller on this one. Because the last one was here and all the way out here. Now we're just there. So we're getting out closer. Same thing, Alpha Charlie. Let that gun settle back here. Because now we're not transitioning again. So we can let that gun settle back in the middle.
Okay.
So we're going pop, 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 pop. Let it sit right there. Control that. What did yours look like? Left side again.
Yeah.
And then you transition and got your 2 alphas.
Yeah.
So left hand pressure.
Yeah.
And then here you're just slightly overdriving, but I will take that all day because it's still 2 alphas.
Yep.
Right? Because before where you were coming over here, it was just.
Yeah.
So this is a big improvement. Do that again. This time, we're doing 3. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're going back to the starting one.
Wow, okay.
All right, I know.
Okay, I'm ready.
Everything.
Do we have enough bullets?
stays-
We did 2, 8.
2.
Yeah.
So it's 2.
I got enough
2,
bullets,
2.
yeah.
Oh, talk about how many rounds you
in
have?
my mag, yeah.
All right. Are you ready?
Yep.
Yep.
Stand by.
Oh, I didn't have enough in my mag. I was 1 short. Oh.
Reload.
All right. Holster up. All right, let's go look. This one I'm already loving, don't look yet. All right, so this was when you came back.
Yeah.
These 2 were when you transitioned back to the side. Yeah. The reason I had y'all do that is because people get comfortable transitioning one direction. So when they switch back, shit breaks down.
I love it.
That's why I was like, this told you it's that mental thing that, once again, don't know why it works that way, but it does. But this is what I wanted you to wait and look at. You're getting really good at that transition and bringing your eyes to that spot on this target. You always have alphas on this one. Control the gun the exact same way here. It's a thing, I know, you're thinking as if you're doing something different. You're doing the exact same thing for each target. Don't try to separate them. Obviously, you're just favoring left, pressure.
Yeah, the pressure.
And eyes, focus. I know we gotta get your dot, get your mark a little bit more visible here.
Look at
You'll be able to see it.
You got him in the head.
Look at this. I know.
You got
This is terrible.
We call it. We call it. Yeah, we call it 2 alphas the hard way. That's what we call it. 2 alphas the hard way.
That's when the recoil doesn't work.
But yeah, that's when you're going boom,
And boom. Yeah.
You didn't let the gun come back down
No,
to
I
where
did
it needed to. But in competition,
It would've
you're
worked.
going to hear that. You're going to hear the ROs go 2 alphas the hard way. You're going to walk off.
That
You're going to
makes
hear
sense.
that because it's still 2 alphas. You're still going to get the 2 alphas.
Yeah. That's funny.
But
I didn't mean to do that though.
of course, yeah.
Yeah.
But we know that's why I like paper because it tells you what you're doing.
Yeah.
You
Compared
can
to
always see where your hits are that lets you know what you're doing or not doing.
Yeah.
For you, when you transition back, your eyes were like, oh, what the fuck am I doing? Because you're so used to doing this way. So now when you come back over, it added an extra layer for you and you're like, something is off. And then you just threw it because you knew you needed to, instead of just focusing back in on what you needed to do. Okay. All right, so we're going to run that same one again. So get your mags loaded up.
Yep, mine are good. That's what happened.
Here's the crazy part. Y'all did that, the 3, targets, the same speed I did the first transition I ever did.
Oh, really?
Cool. 373 for 222
wow.
for 22 the first time.
Oh, wow.
So this is bringing things into perspective, right?
Now it's already, you're saying, from the 2, now we're doing 3.
You're doing, exactly, 3 targets versus 2.
Yeah.
And they're the same speed as you were the first time you did
crazy.
2 targets.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All right, guys, remember, 2, 2, 2, left, right, left.
Yep.
Eyes, focus, hit directly on that middle spot, all right? Eyes first, gun follows. Are you ready? Stand by. Holster up. You did it again, Arlen.
Huh?
Just getting there and throwing them.
Yeah.
That's why each time was a delta. Or those, literally the second, your last 2 or those 2 on the right?
The last 2 right here?
Yeah, these are your first 2.
Yeah, that's my first 2.
These are your last 2.
Yeah.
Transition, once again, much better.
Yeah.
You're not just throwing them all over the paper. But when you come back, you're just shooting as soon as you see brown.
Yeah.
Exactly. Instead
no,
of getting, I know. But as soon as the gun gets even close to the target, you start breaking the shots.
Yeah.
Instead of letting the gun come here.
Yeah.
Remember, bring it back to that.
Yeah. I'm just like, I got it there. Let's shoot.
Alpha Charlie. Much better. Yeah. But you see now, you're just bringing this stuff back in. Yeah. Mark, let me give you your A zone back.
I blame that.
No, I mean, this is the thing. You shot the A zone out. That's good. And the thing is, you didn't slow down. 347 that time. Y'all were fast about 0.2 of a second. Nice. All right, so let's pace them up and get right back to it again. 2-2-2. But isn't it crazy how the mind works? Just because you went back the other direction, it's like, what the hell? It just changes for some reason.
Yep.
Stand by. All right, holster up. I saw that. Your second shot on the transition was high left on this. So you're just left on this one. Weak left, weak support hand. So everything is on the left side. That would be a Charlie anyway. It didn't break the Delta line. I mean, it broke the Charlie line. Obviously, we already know you're good at transitioning to the right. The left is beating your ass. So this is why we do both directions. Because people like, we just call these stacking drills. We're doing the draw. We're doing the draw to 2. Now we're doing the draw to 1 transition, the draw to 2 transitions. We're just adding a drill to each thing because this all adds up to what an actual stage will be, which is then going to be what we're doing over here after this mag. Much better. You had 1 here. This was one of your first shots when you came back to the left.
Okay.
So that was your first one, and then you brought the second one here. And then, yes.
Nice. Yeah. Look at that.
I slowed down a lot though. This is a lot slower for me.
Yeah, it's 418 was this slower here.
Yeah.
Thing is, what I was saying is, slow down the shooting, not necessarily. It's just bring the gun to that right eye.
Right.
And make sure you're where you need to be before you break that shot.
I was really trying to focus on getting A's, and that's why I was trying to.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
And if it causes you to slow down, that's fine because you'll make up for it with the points.
Yeah.
All right, are y'all ready? You got enough in your mags?
Yep.
All right. Are you ready?
Yep.
Stand by.
Ah!
Holster. So here, this is exactly, I'm gonna show you what you did on this one. You came over, first shot was here. Boom. So it was like this, boom, boom. Yeah. I literally watched as you went pop, pop. It would have been 2 alphas, but you just moved the gun as you transitioned back this direction. Now, I don't know, I can't remember if these were your first or your second. Do you even know?
I don't know.
Yeah. Can't remember, but these are 2 alphas. You got these 2 Charlies. Your groups are getting small, but you got to focus in here.
You don't know if you're aiming more left on when you came back or not?
You don't remember if that's your first or your second? Yeah, I'm trying to look at both. So next time we're going to pace them up, pace yours up, and then here, I know you yelled.
Yeah, I thought I had a huge flyer.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought I had a huge flyer.
Yeah, it's a Charlie. Okay.
Yeah, but I got.
And still 2 alphas.
Yeah, 2 alphas over there.
So 1 Charlie and 2 alphas.
Yeah, 1 Charlie and 3.
We're getting closer to all alphas, guys.
Yeah, that transition, that one felt a lot better. Yeah,
and time-wise,
yeah.
Yeah, know the time on this one was?
No.
3:38.
Wow.
Y'all were even faster, and your hits are getting better.
Let's get it.
All right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Stand by. You forgot? You forgot to go. You forgot to go back.
I got it.
Holster up. I think you dropped 1.
I did.
On your left transition, you hit this.
Oh no.
Damn.
Yeah, 2 alpha. Alpha
Gosh, look at the group on this one.
I know. Let's pace them up. I need it. Oh, you're so close.
So close.
So
Golly.
close.
I mean, I know I could do it if I slow it down. I mean, that's easy. It's easier if you slow down, but that was slow.
That was 3. That was still 3.9.
Really?
Yeah, still in the 3s.
I slowed it down, still have 1.
I forgot.
Gosh,
Hey,
Dave,
when
what
he
did you
stopped,
do?
I thought you had a
2 bullets and
malfunction.
stopped?
No, I stopped.
He just stopped. He's like, yeah, got it. Boom, 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 boom. And he stopped. And I looked
No,
over,
we're doing
and I thought you had a
transition.
malfunction. And I'm like, what is he doing? I'm like, oh, you forgot.
Oh gosh, brain fart.
Oh, it happens.
Yeah.
Do you have enough for 1 more?
I can make enough.
I say 1 more because you're getting all alphas this time. Yeah. And you're going to do the whole drill.
All right, alphas, come on, man.
And not just part of the drill.
Alphas.
All right. Are you ready?
Yes.
Stand by. Holster up. Holster. Shot him low. 2 out. Yeah. So. These were.
No.
These are the ones when you came back left.
Yeah.
You did great on your first 2, finally. And when you came back left, you shot low. Yeah. You just brought the gun over and you just drove it down.
We're not getting alphas. You're asking too much for us. If we go slow, I know we can do it, but you're expecting too much. Yeah, I already pulled those. I had 3. We're gonna be here all day.
All right, we'll move on to this last drill.
Yeah, let me do it one more time.
You want to try one more time? All right.
Last one.
This is stuff that I like because when I give a goal, this is how we get better too, because we know what we are going for.
Yeah.
And then you push yourself for it, and you learn why you're messing up, and you're starting to figure out what you're doing wrong, and then you fix it. Holster up. Did we do it, guys? No!
What?
No, we didn't. I had 1 Charlie again.
Got the 2 alphas on that.
Gosh, always 1 Charlie.
Yeah, he had 1 Charlie.
Gosh, 1 Charlie. It's only on this one. I got 5 A's. Aye.
All right, we're good.
Yeah, next drill. I'll tell you, that's a